All right, we're going to be looking at doing the third angle orthographic projection of the two missing views over here. They've asked us to draw a sectional right view on the cutting plane AA. You'll see that that cutting plane is a bit of a weird cutting plane. It doesn't go straight through. It's trying to show you detail of that threaded hole over there. It's trying to show you detail of this, this hole going through this surface over here. And then it goes back and it goes through the threaded holes over there to show you detail there. Right. Please note how they've thickened in the end over there and thickened in the end over there with the arrows, with the A and the A to show you the direction in which you are looking at in order to get the sectional right view. Right, what we're going to look at here, first of all, do the labeling down at the bottom. It says you must put casting as the title. It's a scale 1:2, which means this thing is double its size in real life. And over here you have a the projection symbol showing a third angle orthographic projection. Left view is the two little circles. I'm standing in the middle of these two views, looking across over there. I can see a small circle followed by a big circle. That's my front view. My left view, because I'm on the left hand side, are the two circles. Right, let's move on. We are going to start by drawing a construction line coming out from this corner over here. I'm using a colored pencil just to put it in, but that's a construction line that I can now transfer information across from this top view coming down in order to get my left view. Okay, let's have a look. What is right at the front? Well, you can see this part over here. That is right at the front, that oblong part over there. I need to draw that in. Obviously, this is the top view. I'm looking across. What's the very first thing that I'm touching? And that is that line over there. And this over here would be that oblong part. So let's take that information across and get it onto our drawing. I'm going to start by taking a line across from that top view, cuts over the 45-degree line that I just drew there. I'm going to drop a line down over here, and I'm going to take two lines coming across from that front portion over there. Okay, and from that I can draw in that edge over there, which is right at the front. How far back does this thing go? Well, it goes right the way back to that hidden detail. If you look at your isometric view, can you see it goes all the way back in there? It's indented over there, so there's that hidden detail. I'm going to take another construction line coming from that point. Construction line coming out here, crosses over the 45-degree line. I drop that down into my drawing, and I can draw two lines. That line coming across there, coming up there, that line coming across there, and I have now got my my front section done. Okay, it then goes up to that point over there. You can see it going up over there. So I can take a line coming across over there. Let's just take a line coming across over there, and I can then draw a line going straight up over here. All right, and it also then drops straight down from this section down to the bottom over there. So I can take a line coming across from the bottom over there, and I can drop a line onto that. Right, once I've done that, well, what's the thickness of the back of this thing? If I take a line coming from the very back corner over there, across to the 45, drop that down into my drawing over here, and I should be able to draw that back portion. I know that this is, that's at the back. Okay, I need to find the top part of this thing first. Let's just have a look at that. First of all, can you see how in your drawing it comes out like that a little bit? I need to get that first, so I'm going to come out a little bit, take that information across into the drawing. Let's just take that across with this color over here. There it is, coming across, cuts the 45-degree line over there, drops that down. I then come across with my pencil over there, drop that in over there. I know that I can go all the way across over there from the top. Let me just draw that construction line in so you can see where I got that information from. There's the top coming across, and I can draw that line in, and I can now draw a line coming right from that back corner. Okay, so there it is, coming there, dropping down, and I can finish that off at the bottom over there. Right, once that's done, you can more or less see what you'd see from the left. You can see this little raised hump over here. Okay, that is the circular part over here. Now, they haven't drawn it in, but there's a sort of radius going around this thing. I'm sort of trying to draw it in just like a little sun. You can't really see that. All you can see is that flattened part over there. If I draw construction lines going up there, you'll see what I mean. You can see how that links up with that, and that links up with that. So that edge are those two corners over there. I'm going to take that information across. Let's just try and find something to do that with. Right, taking that across with this green crayon over here, cuts over the 45-degree line over there. Same story with that. Take that across, cuts over the 45-degree line over there. Drop that down over here. Drop that down over there. Okay. Now, I come along here and I'm going to draw a green line going across there. So you've got that top surface over there, and I need to put in these little radii over there. So how do I do that? I'm going to take a pencil. I'm going to draw a little 45-degree line over there. I'm going to draw a 90-degree line going up there. And that blue line that I've got there and that green line over there are going to give me the center that I need in order to draw that radius between those two. I've measured it to see what radius it is, and I found it was a 3 millimeter radius. So I can take my 6 millimeter diameter circle stencil, raise that up to there, get the center lines lined up there and lined up there, and now I can draw that radius in over there, come across over here. I need to do the same story with my little 45-degree line coming down over there, line coming up over here. Oh, let me just use the colored pencil. Okay, so I've got my construction lines in place with finding the center. I can now go in over here with my 3 millimeter radius, 6 millimeter diameter circle on the circle stencil, and there we go. I've got my perfect little arcs in place, and I can draw a line going across there. I've got the same story happening over here. I'm going to draw a line coming across from here and from here. I need to find that little radius story over there. You can see it's in hidden detail. That hidden detail part is this part over here. I'm going to take that across now from the top view onto that 45, drop that down over here. Okay, I'm going to take my 45-degree line over there, draw a line going across there, take my circle stencil with the 6 millimeter radius, 6 millimeter diameter, giving me that 3 millimeter radius, draw in my little arc over there. Here we go. Come to the other side, draw in that little 45-degree line over there, draw in a horizontal line going across there, take my circle stencil again, get my arc in place. That's more or less done there. Take my pencil and draw that little arc in place there, and I can now finish that off by drawing that. Right, the last thing that we need to do with this is to put in all the hidden detail. Let's start from the top. I've got these two holes. They are in line with each other, and they have been tapped. So let's start with the internal hole that I would have drilled originally before I tapped the thread. Take that across, take that across. I'm going to put hidden detail in for that original hole. Hidden detail for the original hole. I then come up to the top over here and I take a line coming across for the thread and a line coming across for the thread. Okay, and I'm now going to put hidden detail for the thread part of it in there, and hidden detail for the thread part of it in there. Right, those are those two holes done. I've got a little hole over here, which I'm going to transfer across there and there. Drop that down into the drawing, there and there. And I can do hidden detail for that little hole going over there, hole going over there. Remember, it is a hole, so it has a center line. Let's take that center line across there. Drop that center line down over here and put hidden detail in. Remember to swap your pencil. It's a 0.3 pencil that you're really needing. Right, center line there. I've also got a center line in the middle of these tapped holes. Don't forget to put that in. Right, I come over here. I've got this hole over here, which I can take across like that and like that. And I need to put in that hidden detail for that part. Hidden detail there and hidden detail over here. And then I've also got these two tapped holes over here. So I'm going to take that across there. That's the original hole. That across there, the original hole. Do your hidden detail over there, going up there, hidden detail over there, right? And then we've got to take the threaded part coming across as well. Let's take that across and take that across over there. And I can put in hidden detail over there and hidden detail over there. Right, you also have that center line. There's the center line coming across, so center line in the middle of all of that. Don't forget that. I've got this center line as well. Center line coming across here. I'm going to do the internal hole, hidden detail, coming across from that part, and hidden detail coming across from that part. Do the thread. There's the line coming across from the thread and the line coming across from the thread. Do the hidden detail there for the thread and do the hidden detail there for the thread as well. Right, that is that little story, and that is everything that I need for that left view. Right, oh yes, I've got one last little thing to do. It says that you've got 120 millimeter radius that needs to hook up that corner and that corner. Now remember, this is a scale 1:2 drawing, so you must divide that measurement by 2, which will give you a 60 millimeter radius between those two corners. Set your pair of compasses to 60, okay? Make sure that you work accurately here. Take your pair of compasses, place it at that corner over there, and draw an arc. Okay, go up to that corner over there, draw an arc, place the pair of compasses still set at 60 where those two arcs intersect, draw a line. It's going to be hidden detail over here, so don't do a dark line all the way, and then it goes dark all the way around to that corner over there. There it is. Right, there's your left view finished. Alright, we're going to be looking at doing this right view now. Now to start doing that, I need to get that 45-degree line in place. I'm going to take a line coming up over here. Okay, and I'm going to take a line coming across from there. And then I'm going to put my 45-degree line at that corner over there. And I can now take information across from my top view and down into my right view. Right, let's have a look at this. We start with the front part. That front part is over here. Take that across, take this down. Now remember, this is a sectional view, so we must be very careful what we place in the drawing. Can I see this part of the front view? Yes, this little part over here is still very much there, so I can take that across into my view. I'm going to take lines coming across like that, a line coming across like that. and I can draw in a line coming down over there. The base is completely flat and it goes all the way back to that hidden detail line over there, so that I can draw in straight away. Let's take a line going back to that point over there, take that down over here, there we go, and I can draw in the base part going across there. I must be a little bit careful over here. I know that there is a little hump over here which needs to be drawn in, so I can't just draw a line going straight away across the same as I did for that. The reason being is that you can see my section line is going through that hole over there. So I need to draw that part in first before I do anything. I'm going to take a line coming across from the top of that thing. I'm going to find that top part over there. So I take that going across onto the 45 there, that going across onto the 45 there, drop that down, drop that down. Remember that idea with the little 45-degree line, which I'm going to draw in over there. Draw a line going up over there. Take your circle stencil, draw in the 6mm radius. Line that 6mm radius up with that story over there, and draw in your little arc of 3mm radius. Sorry, 6mm diameter, 3mm radius over there. Same story again, come in over here, draw in a little 45-degree line going down there, draw in a vertical line. This is a construction line, of course. Take your 6mm diameter, circle on your circle stencil, line that up with the crosshairs that you just drew, draw in your little arcs. Okay, and I can now draw in a line which connects with that arc, a line which connects with that arc and goes out to that corner over there, and I can draw in the top part of that over there. Right. I know that there is a hole that has been cut through. Can you see the hole that's been cut through over there? There is the hole over there, so I'm going to take that across. Let's take that across and pop it into the drawing. There it is. There it is. And you take that down into the drawing, coming down there, and I can draw that in dark. Remember, this is done dark because it is a sectional drawing. It's not hidden detail or anything funny like that. And at the end of the day, I should also take that center line across. Remember, your center lines are very important. Take that across, drop that down, and put my center line in as well. Remember to use your 0.3 pencil over there for that. There we go. Okay, center line's done. Right, I then come across to this part of the drawing. I have got two tapped holes which need to come in. This part over here, I will be able to see it because I'm standing on the right hand side, so I need to draw that in, but I don't need to worry too much about what I'm doing, so I can basically draw exactly what I've got over here with my my left view, which means that I can take a line coming across from the base of this, straight across like that. I can draw a line coming straight down over here. Okay, I know the thickness of this thing is from that back corner over there. Drop that down into my right view over there. I can draw a line going across from here. Okay, let's have a look at the at this little part over here which hasn't been sectioned. I'm going to take that across into the drawing very quickly. There we go, going across there. There we go, going across there. Take that measurement. There's that little arced part over there. Take that across into onto the 45. Drop that down into the drawing over here. You can see my intersection there. I'm going to take a line coming from that corner at 45 over there, draw the horizontal line going across there, take your 6mm radius story over here. Okay, get that lined up on there. Draw in your little your 3mm radius, 6mm diameter. Same story over here. Draw in a little line going at 45 degrees there. Line coming out horizontal. Get your 6mm radius lined up on that. Your 6mm diameter. I keep on saying radius, I don't know why. There we go. Line that up over there. Draw in that little radius as fast as you can. Draw in the top of this thing. There we go. I can take, I then need to do these little holes. Normally what I'd do is I'd put hidden detail in over here, showing that there is a hole going through there. But remember, this is a sectional view, so you don't put hidden detail in onto sectional views. Right, you're going to take lines coming across from the internal hole over there and over there. I'm going to do the same thing for here, over there and over there. These are the two internal holes, okay? And I'm going to draw those lines in dark, all right? They are going to be dark holes going not up to the edge of that. Remember, from that edge to there. Dark hole going across there. Dark cutting through there. Dark cutting through there. Okay, those are the two holes that would have been drilled. Now we need to tap those holes. So I need to take lines coming across from the thread, okay, there, over there, up to the thread over here, thread going across there, thread going across there, and now I take my 0.3 pencil and I draw a dark line but with a 0.3 pencil over there, a dark line with a 0.3 pencil over here, a dark line with a 0.3 pencil over there, dark line with a 0.3 pencil going over there. Okay, so you've got two dark lines in the middle. Remember your center line. There's my center line coming across. And my center line coming across over here. So you've got the center line, two very dark, thick lines on either side of the center line, and then thin 0.3 lines on either side of that to show the thread. Right, once we've got that in place, let's come up to the top over here. We need to do this little story over here, which, remember, it sticks out a little bit. You can see it sticking out over there. How far out does it stick? There we go. I'm going to take that out. There it is, coming out to the 45 over there. Drop that down into my drawing. Take this across there. And the top over here, take that across as well. And I can now draw in that over there, coming straight down, line coming across over here, a line going all the way to the back corner over there, a line coming all the way down to the bottom over here, and I can draw in that line coming down to there. Right, I've got two holes over here. Obviously they're in line with each other, so I'm only drawing one hole. Let's take the internal hole going across there. Internal hole, remember that internal hole. I'm just going to draw the center line so you see this idea. There's the center line. The internal hole that you drilled originally, you draw that with a nice dark 0.5. Draw that with a nice dark 0.5 over there. And you're now going to take lines coming across representing the thread from where the thread is over there and over there. And now you take your 0.3 pencil, and it's a thin, still a dark line, but it's a thin line done with a 0.3 pencil over there. and a thin line done with a 0.3 pencil over there showing the thread. Right, that is that done. All I now need to do is to do the hatching. Remember, when there are no bolts in the threaded holes, the hatching goes through that. You take your 0.3 pencil and you're going to hatch as fast as you can, going up and into that thread. Okay, there we go. There's this little piece in the middle that needs some hatching going through it. There, and over here. Let's just go as fast as we can, getting our hatching as even as we can. Up to that hole. Continues there. Up to the hole. Continues there. There's a little bit there now. That's the hole. Continues over there into that part. Up to the hole. Continues up there, and that little part into the thread. There, there, there. Oops. Okay, and the last little bit of hatching. Oh, come on. Pencil lead is breaking on me. Right. There we go, there is the hatching done. All your center lines are in place, and the very last thing that you need to do is to write in what this drawing is called. They want you to label the fact that you've done a sectional right view. So you write in here sectional right view R-I-G-H-T view E-I-E-W. Note the little construction lines that I use before I write, it always helps. Okay, and then obviously you need to also do some dimensions on these drawings. I will try and do that in another video.